Alright, on today's video we're going to be replacing the oil cooler lines on a 2007 Lexus RX 350 3.5 liter. The first thing we're going to do is remove this plastic cover and use a 10mm. Take these bolts off. Looks like some of it's broken already. We got a pretty serious oil leak from the factory one. Dealership wanted almost $200 for this. AutoZone and them wanted $150. I found this one Amazon $50. Okay, so this is the unit we're replacing here. You can see, maybe you can see it's a lot of oil everywhere, and I just pressure washed this a few days ago to verify, to confirm where the oil leak was coming from. So it's a pretty significant leak. A lot of oil in the plastic tray, all over the oil pan. We'll have to clean this again. It looks like we're going to need a 12mm deep wiggle socket, probably to get up in there, or a wrench, and 12 over here as well, and we'll remove that whole unit as one. Looks pretty straightforward, so let's get started. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to do is move this wiring harness out of my way. Just give me a little bit of room. I'm going to use needle nose pliers to push in the tabs that are back here, and then pull that off of its mounting bracket and separate it. Okay, now I got that out of the way. Next, I'm going to remove these two nuts and that one bolt, and they look pretty complicated to get to. Well, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. Let's get with that. Okay, so I was able to get these two off with just regular deep well. I use a deep well socket on this and a 12mm wiggle socket on that one. This one here, I'm going to have to use a wrench. It looks like I can't get a socket in there. It's just too tight. I don't even know if I can get a wrench in there. I don't know what I'd take off to get that. I might have to take some of this components apart to get to that. I'll let you guys know. Okay, so I still haven't gotten that nut off that stud there. I decided to go ahead and take these three off, and it's really straightforward. Just use the 12 long socket and you get right on them. No big deal, even the ones on top. These are easy. So I'm going to get those off and see if I can manipulate it where these hoses are. If I can get a socket on that, I can't get a wrench on it or nothing. It's just almost impossible.
Hey there, you like my taco salad?
What is it?
Taco salad.
That's the taco salad?
Yeah.
It's in a Taco Bell cup, but it's not a salad I would want to eat. It looks like it got cigarette butts in there and everything. It's kind of gross. I don't think you should be touching those, actually.
Well,
We'll pick up other stuff, but leave those cigarette butts alone. That's gross. Okay, we're going to have to remove these studs. And they are a 8mm E socket, inverted Torx. It's one of these.
whoa.
You can get them at Harbor Freight pretty cheap. It's an E8. I got a whole set, and then look. You don't see that. I don't know if you can see it. Pretty reflecting. But it's the inverted Torx. I'm having to remove them from this one. Look on the far left side, the bottom part, and on the other side, there's not enough room to pull it out of there. So if I remove those studs, I'll be able to just slide it down. Okay, so this hose clamp is in the way, and it's almost impossible to get it off of there. So what I decided to do, seeing how we're replacing this unit, I'm just bending that pipe out of the way with a pry bar, so I can access some room to get to that nut.
Write my name, Daddy. Go back to the car.
Good job, buddy. Then I'm using a 1/4 inch long 12 with a wiggler on it, and I'm on there. Alrighty. Alright, so yeah, that broke it free. You're going to need an oil catch pan. There's it dumped maybe a quarter of a quart, maybe about a pint of oil. Now we just wiggle this thing out of here. Let me see what's the best way to get that out of there. I'm not going to be able to do it holding the phone in my hand, so I'll be right back. Okay, when you remove this plastic cover, it exposes the gasket in here. And I just want to show you that the gasket has this raised embossed piece of the metal here. It's a metal gasket, and the raised part goes toward the cooler assembly. It doesn't go on the block. It goes to the cooler assembly. Okay, so I got the unit, the new unit in there, and the gaskets are in there facing the right way with the embossed facing the unit. And I'm getting all the bolts started. None of them are tightened down. That one looks like it's going to be a pain in the butt to get it tight as well. And I'm putting the studs back in now. And that's it. We'll put this wire back together, this that went here, the wiring harness, and put the plastic cover on. And that's how you do that. It's not that bad. It's not that bad of a job at all. Thanks for watching. If I helped save any money or helped you get your job done, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah. Say bye.
Now we may go eat, right?
That's right.